I got the best job in the world. I get to travel around to all these amazing places. It's extremely competitive, which definitely strikes a chord with me. I get to do it next to someone I have a really close relationship with. When you add all those things up, you really look forward to going to work every single day.
I'm a total data nerd. I love using data to make better decisions. I love the stories that data can tell, and I love how our clients can use that information to grow. I love the opportunity to work with many different clients, solve many different challenges, and meet with many different teams. As much as I get to come and share my expertise with them, I get to learn a lot.
I'm Alex Gaugert. I'm a caddy on the PGA Tour.
My name is Kate Brown. I'm from the Twin Cities, and I'm a Wipfli advisor.
What do you think forms the foundation of a successful caddy golfer partnership?
Honesty. Honesty forms the successful caddy partnership, 100%.
One of the most important aspects initially in a relationship is authenticity. And I think that's what helps drive the trust. But you're coming in and you're being your true self, and that allows them to kind of break down their walls and be their true self as well.
When you're able to be honest with someone through thick and thin, during good times, bad times, builds a lot of trust. Nobody wants him to win as bad as me. We like to have fun, but also work really hard.
Authenticity will get you in the door and help with that trust, but really it comes down to ensuring successful client delivery. Once we can demonstrate that we can successfully deliver on their highest priority need, that opens the door for them trusting us to look at other areas of the business and where we may be able to support those.
How do you earn trust? You earn trust through, I think, first of all, experience, preparation, knowing how far clubs fly in different temperatures and different winds, then also knowing how greens are reacting. Well, are these greens firm? Are these greens soft? When this ball hits this green, it's going to do X, Y, and Z. And so to kind of relay on experience and then execute the golf shot.
There's usually not just a one-size-fits-all answer when we're talking about how we address the challenges of our clients. And it's important that we as advisors are bringing to the table different options that they can choose from.
When I have a different idea than he does, I kind of walk him through the steps. Okay, if we hit this club, it's going to land here, which would give us a length of a putt of X. Where if we hit the club you're suggesting, this is going to land here. Best case scenario, we're going to end up here, which would leave us a lot longer putt, a harder chance to make eagle.
Which option is going to get me to completion quicker? Which option has the least amount of risk associated with it? What option best fits within my budget? And so being able to provide all of those at the same time, and then also lay in your expertise on how you've seen it go most successfully for other clients, is a big value add. Our clients trust us to bring that perspective so they can make the most informed decision when it counts. So when we were looking at our clients' challenges, I like to think of them in terms of aspirin and vitamins. There's aspirin that they're going to need because they're struggling with something immediately. And then there's vitamin solutions that it may not be a current pain point, but we know through our experience working with other organizations that it's on the horizon. So how can we start working towards making those improvements so it doesn't ever become an aspirin problem?
The phrase we use in golf is when you're struggling a bit or going through a swing change, you'll do it on the range first, and then you'll do it in a practice round, and then you'll do it for 9 holes during a tournament, and then you'll do it for 18 holes during a tournament, and then you'll do it for 36 holes during the tournament, and then you'll do it for the full tournament, and then you'll do it in a major. And it's just like these little wins lead to bigger and bigger wins.
When it comes to digital transformation, where the journey is long, we like to work with clients who really put into perspective the concept of thinking big, starting small, and scaling fast. We're creating a foundation that will help them scale quickly over time.
We're in the final group, and we didn't play too good on the front 9. We decided to play it a little bit conservative off the tee and left ourselves a little bit longer into the green. We were kind of between a 2-iron and a 3-wood. and the 3-wood goes a little bit further and was going to actually get us all the way to the hole and give us a chance to make eagle and really win the golf tournament. He initially said he wanted to hit 2-iron, it'll cover the bunker and just be on the, front part of the green. I encouraged him to hit 3-wood. He hit a great 3-wood, ended up hitting it to 20 feet, made it for eagle, and we won the worldwide technology in Cabo. That was a really, really cool moment. I think it goes back to the honesty and trust. He knows that coming down the back 9, there's no one he'd rather have along with him on his side than me.
The common misconception is the more we implement technology, the less we need people, and that's not accurate. What we need to do is to use technology so we can free up individuals for their best and highest use. We had one client where their scheduler had been there for years, and a lot of institutional knowledge lived in his head. We went in there to implement a solution and create automated scheduling. So for this individual in particular, because we were able to implement the solution, he was able to move into a role because of his institutional knowledge that was much more enterprise-wide for the company into a digital transformation leader. It's important that we build that trust and engage the team members up front so they know that it's really to make their jobs better and more enjoyable, while also helping the organization perform at their highest potential. Our client success is our success, so whether it be in a technology implementation, training, when they feel like they're successful, when we've moved the needle, that helps me feel reward in my career. If they can sleep better at night, I can sleep better at night.
You crushed it.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Come hear my story.
Maybe your daughter will think this part of your workday was a highlight.
Oh yeah, I have already asked people to take pictures. They compared me to some D-list YouTube star.